So I do appreciate it when people subscribe to my channel. But I'm hoping that I will earn my subscriptions. But if there's things you don't like about my channel, that's the way it goes. All you can really do is do what you like to do and hope that there are like-minded people who see things the way you do. But there's plenty out there on the internet for just about anything of interest. But it's just amazing how many of these old cars are here. It's very rare to see a collection like this. It may be sad for the shape these are in, but these cars are helping to keep other cars alive. Like this one here, it's beyond salvage, but the windows are good. There may be someone out there who's looking for a windshield like these. The doors on this look like they might be good too. So it's places like this that help other cars live on. Not much left on this engine here. So I'm pretty sure no one has. I've seen that there are other YouTube channels that just specialize in old cars and junkyards and this kind of thing. As I said, this will not be my specialty. But when I do find a junkyard like this, I do go out and photograph and enjoy what there is there. But I don't think this salvage yard has made it to YouTube yet. So I would suspect that as people find my video on this, there will be others coming out here to do the same. And that's one thing I've seen about YouTube is there's only so much stuff out there, so you end up having people redoing the same thing over and over. So it's probably a little fun to be the guy who discovers a place like this. Now, one of my videos that I did that's on my channel right now is a set of old Mack trucks, and people seem to really appreciate just being able to look at that video. Here you got a whole tree growing out of the trunk there. So I guess that's part of the game, is being the guy who finds these things. Finds these things that nobody else has seen. Because I'm sure you've seen that as you guys go through YouTube looking for stuff that you want to look at. you start seeing the same thing over and over, because one guy goes out and does a YouTube video on it, then everyone else goes out and does the same thing. This one's been picked over pretty good. There's no seats left. Doors are gone. You don't even have gas pedals and the other things in here. So hopefully this one is giving new life to other vehicles. This one's been cut completely in half. I kind of wonder too if I'm going to ruin it for myself. I've been to this salvage yard several times to do photography, and it's been great. So now that I put it on YouTube, if other people are going to start coming out, get to the point where they just won't accommodate people coming out anymore. Yeah, it kind of looks like this one's been picked over. They took the doors off. I'm not sure I wonder if they took the doors off so they could get at the seats and took the seats out. The little video camera that I'm using here, I don't know how good it picks up the sound. But it's early in the morning and there's red-winged blackbirds here. So I'm wondering if you guys can hear the birds chirping away. Not much left of this one. Kind of looks like this one had a very bad ending. I just hope that people who are in the vehicle were able to walk away okay. Now, to me, this is curious. Here you remove the engine. So you go through the work of taking the engine out, but then you just leave the engine there. If you're not going to take the engine, why go through the trouble of taking it out? So yeah, springtime is a good time to be out here. Like, once the leaves start growing on all these plants, you wouldn't be able to see these vehicles the way you can see them now. There's an old Corvair. I used to drive a Corvair back in the late 70s. It was an old beater car. It was turning to rust, so my dad got rid of it. It's kind of funny how things work out. I remember in the 70s, the old Mustang cars, kids in the high school would drive them because they would be the family car and turn into old beaters. So they give the old beater to the kids, and all those Mustangs, if you had a restored Mustang, they're worth a lot of money now. I don't think that tire goes with this car. Okay, let's go back around here. There's a few more cars to look at. You can see in the dirt here how muddy it can get sometimes. So yeah, this is quite a collection here. It just kind of keeps going on and on. Another old Corvair. The one that I drove, it was red. And these old cars, they rusted out really bad. Cars up north, they rust out really bad, especially vehicles from this area because of put the salt on the road during the winters. Now that's a dealer from Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Let's walk around over here. There's some bunch of empty spaces here, so it looks like some other cars got new life one way or the other. Boy, not much left to this one. Gotta watch where I'm walking here. In the early 1980s, I worked with a guy who had a car like this one. Looks like someone wanted the dashboard. But yeah, it's kind of funny how these cars just used to be your everyday go to school, go to work car. And now they've all become classics. The old station wagon. I remember being like 12 years old, going on trips. It'd be like 13 kids in the back. Didn't wear seat belts. Things have changed. Things are more safe, more reliable, more fuel efficient, and the trade-off is just having cars that just aren't as beautiful as they used to be. I guess you always got to have your token Volkswagen in one of these junkyards. Doors open, so let's go take a peek inside. Galaxy 500. Now that's an odd way to be wrecked. I wonder if they got rear-ended by something that was bigger. Kind of crawled up over the top of it there. But yeah, some of these cars may have some good stories to tell, but not all the stories are good, I don't think. Looks like we've been picking this one over. The hood of the trunk has been taken off and set aside onto this one. So yeah, it kind of looks like you see all the lights are gone. So I think the parts have been taken. And yet again, another vehicle has been given life. Trying to find my way through here. Yeah, if all this brush was growing up again in the spring or summer, this would be very difficult to navigate through. I'm looking at the license plate on this one. It's not that old. So it was probably on the road 10 or 20 years ago. Let's take a peek inside here once. Just lots of junk. Someone wanted the steering wheel, but they left the other mechanisms behind. Now, an old wagon truck like this would be fun for me to have, because I like to go on road trips, be able to store my stuff inside. I've been known to sleep in the car too, so having a vehicle like that where you could spread out and put a little bed in there or a mattress, that'd be great for road tripping. Now here you have a station wagon, the good old family station wagon, but they put these flames on the fenders. So we got mixed metaphors here. Someone wanted a hot rod, but they were driving a station wagon. So yeah, there's a story there behind that one, I would think.